Hi people, welcome back to the Just Your Football Show. And I'm just about lost for words. Leeds United have thrashed Chelsea 3-0 at home. What a performance, what a day, what a result. I am absolutely over the moon. Arsenal started like a house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt. Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah. I just can't quite believe it, folks. Honestly, it's dreamland stuff. This is how big this result is. Leeds United haven't beat Chelsea at home for like 21 years. It's insane. We are second in the table, you know. 3 games played, admittedly, but we're second in the table. Leeds United have not been that high since December 2002. You know what I mean? Big up to Jesse Marsch. Big up to Jesse Marsch, because I said we might pull something out against, you know, the top 6 sides this season. I'm thinking nicking one. No, we never took the boot off the neck of Chelsea. We didn't just beat them, we schooled them. Cool who? Cool who? The guy got exposed. Chelsea got exposed today. Jesse Marsch, big shout out to you. The tactics, everything spot on. To a man, every single individual was exceptional. And we'll pick out some standouts from my, you know, perspective. But I just want to give props to Jesse Marsch. You know, I wasn't his biggest fan. I fell in love with Bielsa. It is what it is, but we move. And Jesse Marsch has now won 40% of his matches since taking charge of Leeds United. Only David O'Leary has a higher win percentage in the Premier League with this football club. And for Leeds United to beat Chelsea at home 3-0 is a massive statement. It's huge, huge. I can hear the Champions League tune playing somewhere. In the faint distance, I can hear it. You know what I mean? Big up Chris at LUFC data, but here's some just key metrics, yeah? First, Premier League home clean sheet since November 2021. We'd only kept 2 in the last like 27 games. It weren't great, but we've got a clean sheet, and it came against Chelsea, you know. Top 3 of the Premier League for the first time since 2002. First time we've scored 3 versus Chelsea since April 1998. It's our biggest win against them since March 1995. And Rodrigo is the Premier League top scorer of 4 goals. Shea who? I doubted this man. No longer will I doubt him. No longer will I doubt this squad. You know me? See me? I put Harrison on the bench in my FPL team and put James and Cucurella in. Oh my days. What was I doing? I will never, ever, ever doubt these guys again. Famous, huge, amazing, scintillating win against the old enemy in Chelsea. You know, Leeds United just started like a house on fire. House on fire. We were all over them from minute 1. Koulibaly couldn't cope. He got an early yellow card because Brendan Aronson just tortured him. Brendan Aronson, it's just like a gnat, man. He's everywhere. Do you know what I mean? He never gives up. This is what I'm saying. Jesse Marsch has been given the tools. We still need some more. I ain't going to lie, but that's for another day. Let's just talk about this, you know, amazing win. Amazing win. You know, we schooled them in the first half. All over them. Like, this is the thing for me. You know, obviously, I know they're missing Kanté, Kovacic and all that sort of stuff, but their midfield was just overrun. They were overrun. Conor Gallagher, first debut, all made up before. Oh, he's played for this club since he was 8 and he makes his debut in the Premier League, you know. Nowhere to be seen. Missing. Jorginho, missing. They just got schooled. Big shout out to Tyler Adams. He will go under the radar because he doesn't do all flashy. Same with Rocker. But for me, Adams has been a beast. Not just in this game, but since he come in. People told me he were no good. People told me he couldn't pass the ball. People told me he weren't progressive. He does all them things, but he's also a destroyer. A destroyer. You know, and he never gives up. Neither of them. Them two Americans, honestly, they're unbelievable. They're unbelievable. It was funny seeing Pulisic come on. Move over, Captain America. There's new boys in town. The Medford Messi, man. That first goal. What's Mendy doing? But that shows you how much fight, endeavour, grit, determination this Leeds United side have. The pressing was off the charts. The pressing was off the charts. The running stats were off the charts. You know, just on Jorginho and Gallagher, their passing accuracy in that first half was 69.2% for Jorginho, 68.4% for Gallagher. They just couldn't get anywhere. And this is the thing about Tyler Adams. He's so deceptive. We said when we signed him, he can cover ground so quickly. So quickly. It's deceptive. People think they've got time and bang, he's on you. Tyler Adams was exceptional today. And he won't get all the plaudits, but he should. Of course, there were more standout players than him. Of course they were. Because of what they do going forward. Aronson, of course, and that man, Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison has just took on the mantle. Rafinha's gone. Calvin's gone, and everyone was saying Leeds United are going to get relegated. They've lost the two best players without actually doing the research and seeing that we actually have a better squad now and that can do what Jesse asks them to do. And Harrison said, you know what, move over. These guys have gone. I'm your main man now. I'm your main man. Same with Rodrigo. Props to Rodrigo. I'm sorry for ever doubting him. Yeah, it's only been 3 games, but his performances have been exceptional. 4 Premier League goals in 3 games this season, and he sits top of the chart. And the thing is with Rodrigo in that first half, whenever he got the ball out of his feet, he was having a go. Even the third goal that came for Jack Harrison, he went to have a go. But when your luck's in, when you're in hot form, when you are cooking, it just falls for you nicely. And it just fell into Jack Harrison's path, who put it in the back of the net. You know, we just pinned them down. They couldn't move, man. He couldn't move. Even Thiago Silva at one point got schooled by Harrison. That does not happen. You know, Koulibaly got exposed. Welcome to the Premier League, my man. Welcome to the Premier League. He ended up getting sent off. I think Leeds would have gone on and got a 4th. But he pulled down Joffrey Gelhardt and got a 2nd yellow. And now, yeah, in the bin. Tuchel was fuming. You know, I love to see it. Tactical Tommy. What was he doing in the second half? He's like, what can I do? I'll just take off all my midfielders, leave Ruben Loftus-Cheek and just put loads of dead wingers on. And then he thought, oh, nah, this hasn't worked out, so I'm now going to put some defenders on. Let's bring Chilwell on and let's bring Azpilicueta on because this is getting embarrassing. Honestly, Mason Mount, non-existent. Sterling did little bits in the first half, but once Leeds took control, it was only going one way. And Jesse learned from his mistakes against Southampton. He kept the foot on the gas. The team as well. Maybe it wasn't so much Jesse. Yes, he should have made changes, but he said about how many progressive passes we made prior to the 2 goals at Southampton and how many after. The Leeds United team felt, he did go with the back 5, but it was like, let's defend. They knew at half-time they couldn't do that, and they came out fighting in the second half. No sitting back. Like I said, kept the boot on the neck of Chelsea, and they couldn't breathe, man. They couldn't breathe, you know? Just some, yeah, I mean, Adams, amazing, absolute beast. Jack Harrison, man of the match, standout, 100% successful dribbles, 50 touches, 22 passes. Let's not forget as well these successful dribbles. There was one of them where he was on the deck and managed to get up and get round Loftus-Cheek. He was up against James at times. James is one of the best fullbacks in the world and in the Premier League. And he made 100% successful dribbles. That gives you look at how well he did. 5 out of 8 ground duels won, 3 final third passes, 2 shots on target, 1 goal, 1 key pass, 1 assist. Different gravy. You know, I'll get the watch-along highlights up later on, but like the set pieces now as well. Mark Jackson's working on them. Amazing. You know, every time I feel that we can score from them or cause problems. Rodrigo's movement for that 2nd goal, he's always darting across his man now. He's always gambling. Because he's confident and he's cooking and he's sky high because he knows I'm going to win this. And that's what confidence gives you. You know, he nicked in front of James, bang, backhead. You know, Mendy's got no chance. Mendy, I don't know what he's doing. He can't play with his feet. He's almost as bad as De Gea for that stuff. Aronson never gave up. Never give up. Wins the ball, easy tapping 1-0. 2-0 comes, obviously, Rodrigo on the third, like Jack Harrison. A bit fortuitous, ball comes in the box. Rodrigo gets his toe on the end of it. But like I say, when you're flying and your confidence high, it just falls into Jack Harrison's path. I wanted a 4th. Someone said 4-0 on the stream, and I said, listen, if we win 4-0, I'll get a Jesse tattoo on my other calf next to Bielsa. It almost happened. I'd have got that one with him smoking that cigar because Jesse was cooking. Tommy Tactical Tuchel in the bin. Beating Chelsea at home in for everyone, Spurs. In for everyone. We've turned up this season. Believe me. All that pre-season talk of relegation and all that, now. Listen, you know me. I have to temper stuff. Because I do get giddy. And I am very, very giddy now. But if you can't be giddy in these moments, when can you be giddy? But we scored 3 at home to Chelsea, We're expected to finish in the top 4. We are unbeaten. You know, scoring 7 goals. 7 goals. 3 conceded. It's different gravy, man. First clean sheet since November 2021. I did not expect it. Did not expect it. I don't think any of us did, right? No one can tell me they expected it. Even those that were predicting 3-4-0s, it was all bold, like you're just playing. I can't quite believe it, man. You know, and Jesse's been speaking and said it's a complete performance. It was. That's what he engineered. We need to be giving him props for his tactical output in this game as well. And he said it's a complete performance. He said our goal is to never be outrun, never to be outworked. And we weren't today. You know, we ran 11 kilometres more than Chelsea at one point during that 3-0 win. Like I said, we were all over them, specifically in that first half. They couldn't breathe. It was phenomenal, you know. Just on Jack Harrison and Rodrigo, man, combined to now score or assist 4 of Leeds' 7 goals. That's a profitable partnership, man. Rodrigo's flying, Jack Harrison's flying, the new signings are flying. Big shout out Rasmus as well. I almost forgot him. He was up against it today and he did well. He did well. You know, Tommy Tuchel said his bit and said, you know, we lost it in the first 20 minutes. They did have little moments, and they did. You know, Sterling was getting on it a few times, but we rid that out. And that's what we had to do. We rid that out. But after that first spell, it was all Leeds United. All Leeds United. Obviously, Mendy gifts us a goal. That goes without saying. There's a foul as well on Rocker. That means that when we get the set piece in, it was almost a penalty. It weren't too far out. But Leeds United were just completely dominant from that moment on, and well deserved of their 3-0 win. This side's no joke, you know. This side's no joke, and yeah, I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. Listen, I am. Please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and hit that notification bell, man. My watch-along highlights will be up after this, but thank you so much for the support and love. What a performance! What a day! What a team! What a manager! What a group of players! Sky's the limit, baby. Sky's the limit. Let's do a Leicester. Let's go on a cup run. That starts Wednesday night against Barnsley. Let's get some silverware. I'm giddy, but I don't care. Love it. Thank you so much, Jesse. Thank you so much, Leeds United. Thank you, Rodrigo, Jack Harrison, a lot of them. Big shout out Tyler Adams as well. I love him, me. Favourite. I think he's my favourite. He's my favourite. It is. I love it, man. Yeah. I'm lost for words, but thanks as always for watching. I'll see you in a bit. Peace out, Leeds United. Come on! I don't think I do it. Arsenal started like house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt.